Welcome everyone. The talking is over and finally the action begins. You know, it was 30 years ago when the first Mosconi Cup was played at the rather modest Romford Roller Bowl. USA won 16-12. Little did we know then the impact of matchroom sports on the world of international pool and on the world of international nine-ball matches. This is something else. It is the colossal continental clash everybody's been waiting for. And I couldn't have anyone better in the commentary box to help me through it than my pal Jeremy Jones. You know, last week I heard a couple of players say, well, you know, in these sprint race to nines or race to tens, and of course in their mind they are a sprint, so what is a race to five? It's brutal.
The extension, please.
Stretching but in. And the mentality here in this team match is rather like a footballer taking a penalty. When they win their rack, they feel relief. Team Asia draw first blood. And hear the roar of the Manila fans. This is a basketball stadium. They love their hoops in the Philippines. It's part of a sporting complex, actually. Right next to this stadium is the athletics and football stadium, where the Philippines have played home national matches. And then down the road, you've got the Rizal Memorial Baseball Stadium, where in 1934 the first two players to hit home runs were those Bronx Bombers, Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth. So plenty of sporting history on this one street alone, and more to be made over the next few days. Now, what about action here? There's that cheer! There's that cheer again, the 5'9" Karam. Yap is on target. Waiting for the referee Marcel Eckhart to rack the balls. He can't wait to get underway on home soil, or more accurately on home felt.
The third rack. Team Asia to break, leading the match by 2 racks to 0.
One in the side. Two in the open. All the other balls in the open. You can't wish for much better, especially when you're full of confidence like Chur. Oh, but like Jason Shaw before him, badly misjudged that one. But he's had enough experience to know what to expect. He cannot be missing balls like that. Straight in. Okay, these middle pockets are unforgiving, but that was... How about that? So thin, so accurate. As they used to say, there is many a slip between cup and lip, but Chur will be very annoyed if he doesn't run out here. There's no reason at all. Wanted to stun past the black 8 ball. He just made the slightest of contacts, but it made not the slightest of difference. That's why he's saluting the crowd, and that's why Johan Chur is 2 pots away, make that 1 pot away from giving the homeboys a 3-0 lead. Team Asia make a dream start to the inaugural Reyes Cup in the team match. They lead Europe 3-0.
Now that's something a teammate can speak up about as well. This got a little awkward. Oh, miscue. Very accurate miscue at that.
Yeah, the cue ball left the surface of the table, and I think a few of the Asian fans left their seats.
Yeah, good for him. He wasn't applying any side spin. This is awkward as well. Oh, really good, really good. So this is where he's going to have to rely on a little of those skills he has. He's not going to be able to get very close to the 7. I don't think so anyways, and it's really not the correct play. Just 2 rails forward, out to the center. Take a little cut shot. Well, he's moved the ball out of that pocket, so that means he may be putting a lot of power, which he definitely possesses. Okay, a lot of times you don't mind being thinner on that ball. That's why most players would track the cue ball 2 rails out to the center of the table, even if the cut's a bit thinner on the brown. watch out for the corner where he's standing with the cue ball.
Now that was a really good sign for me. The head was still. He delivered the cue with minimal nervousness.
And really, so far, Team Asia getting all the time at the table.
Referee Reyes clapping, and why not? Make that 4-0.
Yeah, seems like when you have just a portion of the pocket, I've always felt this, the tapping seems to be a little more, you just may miss your mark, I think.
And of course the last time he played a match was that Hawaii Open final where he missed some very uncharacteristic balls. A 9 late on, a green 6 ball in the second rack on the verge of leading 2-0.
My gut tells me that was Copini's last shot in this game. I really think Mickey's gonna hold up overall. Now, he caught the 8. He wanted to catch it more full. So just as I mentioned a moment ago, maybe we're going to see Copini more in just a moment.
Kraus is a man on form. Even when he lost in the Hanoi Open, it was only 10-9 to Shane Van Bonen. After being 9-6 up, it was a classic contest in which both players performed at a very high level.
Yeah, he's going for a kiss shot on the 9, trying to get Europe on the board.
Yeah! That's the way to do it. Mickey Kraus delivers when more experienced teammates could not.
No push out here, though. That's interesting to me, really. Cue ball's lost.
Declan Catchy, the man responsible for the most expensive scratch in World Nineball Tour history, scratches there. It was 14-14 in the final of the World Nineball against Fedor Gorst. He scratched with a safety, lost the match, lost his chance of claiming a king's ransom, and now he scratched on a safety again.
Yeah, and Eklund, you know, we always talk about his power and so much ability offensively, but he's great tactically as well. You wouldn't believe how many players. Wow, look at this cue ball, a little short. Good thing for him, the pink's hanging and not very demanding for position, but definitely makes for a missable ball. But what I was going to get at, though, is when you have a ball tied up like that 3 and that 7, you really don't want to take any kind of chances if you're Eklund there. You want to develop a push out, maybe get into a little bit of battle. He must have liked it. Surprised he's elevating here.
Giving that 7 every care and attention. The match alive. Mission accomplished, and it wasn't tripled, was it? So Carlo Viado was short of shape on the 3 with a wonderful chance to put the finishing touches. He didn't take the chance, and now it's 4-2. Yaplin first time around against Jason Shaw. Can Eagle Eye make amends?
Yeah, he's gotten the ball down. one over the corner. The jump should actually be, you know, he's a favorite to make it. He certainly won't push out. We'll see on the screen here in a moment. The pink 4 got kissed by the cue ball right there and tied up with the black 8. Now, good thing for Yap, or whoever gets the first look at the red 3. It's in a great position to open the 4-8. So nothing bigger for Team Asia this first shot at the 1. Well, I'm gonna tell you, he hit it well. And I'll tell you why. He didn't lose the cue ball onto the rail. He needs a little dig. Bottom English off the red 3 to open the 4 and 8. That's a good sign for Aloysius Yap. I mean, a jump shot can be as nervous as anything.
The angle is there. He needs to be accurate, but it is viable.
And you got to let the draw take. You don't want to go into this breakout with a lot of speed anyways. Calm the nerves. Try and play for a little, like, you know, little luck. Try and hit the pink solid. He may fluke the 7 in the middle. You never know. The pink could go off the 7 in the opposite middle. Big favorite to hit it. Trying to create something. Oh, that was a little kiss that Jason Shaw didn't want. This opens the door. Awkward cueing over the 9. 5 and 6 are no picnic. It's in Yap's hand to get this first point. Oh, that wasn't even close. Just kind of shouldered the ball a little bit.
No feel-good factor there, Jeremy.
No, and kind of feel like he just kind of tried to cinch it. You know what I mean? And didn't really swing with a ton of confidence. And Jason, what looks like a very easy shot, but near the rail with the cue ball, needs a little speed.
Simply sensational. Scotland beats Singapore.
We're going to get a look. A good one, too. Close quarters here on the blue 2. I think it does pass the pink. No problem.
Small sample size, Jeremy, admittedly, but the table does seem to be breaking nicely.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't ask for much more in such a heavy situation, right? For Fran, especially, maybe let a little bit get away in this opening game. But the 3, 4, 5 on this end, the 6, 7, 8 on the opposite end. Not going to be a ton of cue ball movement here in rack number 8.
Two balls away from a very timely break and run out.
Yeah, he's close to it here, so he'll just pinch the cue ball, kind of come one rail at the 9. Little draw stroke.
The glorious unpredictability of international team pool.
Yeah, I was kind of curious if he may play this. Instead of going thin, like he may have tried in the opener, he may go heavier here, trying to bang the 2 down below these balls and just the cue ball on the left long rail. Yeah, this is going to get between the pink. Oh, it hit the pink, which is the worst case for David. Now he did bump the pink over a little bit, so there'll be a little position problem there, and not really for the pink so much, Phil. It's being able to get on the purple from that tough pink ball. All right, he's gotten perfect. Just bang the 5 away, 2 rails by the 6, and just hold the cue ball behind the black 8. Now realize the new felt does draw a bit easier, so don't let the cue ball get away.
A louder cheer for a hook you've never heard.
Yeah, and you know, everything makes a difference. Him gluing him to the black 8 has made everything more difficult. He's either going to have to elevate and swerve softly to the rail to create an angle, or go a couple rails here from the bottom end back up the table. All right, Marcel's got to be on top of this. This will be right English also, so all ball fouls. It doesn't get any better than that. I always talk about Huang where he can handle, you know, he can keep up with a lot of these guys offensively, but does he have all the shots when it comes to the tactical side? Ooh, I thought he may kick behind this like a kick and stick. This could get away. Beautiful touch.
The touch of a surgeon.
Not frozen.
And you could hear Marcel announcing that ball's not frozen. So David has a little more liberty on the soft kick. Rare at this level. This next shot, you may just lay on top of the purple because it's pretty difficult to do much if you're David.
Absolutely absorbing this opening contest. If they're all as good as this, by the end of the 4 days, nerves will be shredded.
The right-hander's going to have a little trouble reaching this comfortably. Yeah. Jason's saying just to get some separation, go to the end rail and back down. I'm not sure here.
Remember, Shaw is the European captain at the Mosconi Cup, and if he does the same thing there, it'll be akin to the Sevi Ballesteros Ryder Cup captaincy when he was heavily involved, it seemed, with every shot played at Valderrama.
I don't really think I would do a whole lot with David. I think I'd let him just kind of do what he wants. He's so good tactically, and he's going to be more comfortable with certain shots than maybe Jason is, or vice versa.
Oh no! Behind the back, and now behind the 8 ball.
Well, I think David kind of felt like there was a little bit of concern with the cue ball.
Doesn't seem phased at all, does he? Don't lean over though and compromise your alignment.
Well, I'll tell you, if you watched him prior to this last game, the Case game, it looked like he couldn't hardly swallow. But at the table, and since the game has started, it's looked very calm. Here, just make sure you commit one way or another. Are you going to the second cushion, or are you just kind of floating out to the middle?
I've never seen Cole Boyes move so fast. He jumped out of his seat onto his feet. What a miss. What a blunder. And it's that 7 ball again. We were talking about Shane Van Boning's miss on the 7 in the team match at the Moscone last year. And now it crops up once more. Can Al-Qaedi hold himself together?
And if you watch the 7 go down the rail, it didn't look terrible. It just shows you on day one how tough these pockets are playing.
Come on, David, make sure your son.
Caught the cushion before the pocket, and it's a ball he will never forget. This is simply extraordinary. It looked like being victory for Vietnam. But now it's awful for Asia. Ecstasy for Europe. They were 4-0 down in the team match. Can you believe they've come back to win 5-4 after Team Asia let slip so many chances to get over the line?